I'm fine, thank you. And now we are on, and now we are. Can I asking for a question for you?
Yes, of course. What
Okay.
do you want to ask me?
And the first, what's your name?
My name is Muhammad Aska. I am I am 13 years old now. Today I'm living in Cibubur, in Jakarta, very close to Depok. Now
Uh,
I'm still in middle school. Middle school on 8th grade class in EDN school.
okay. And how was your IT skill before coming to IDN?
Hmm?
How was your IT skill before coming to IDN?
I don't have any IT skill before I'm going to EDN. I just have like some shortcuts or something like that. But before I'm going to EDN, I really used to like editing some photos and something like that.
Oh,
But I have something but that I really like, it is learning English. That is the skill I brought to EDN.
and in the elementary school, don't you have learning about Microsoft Word or editing or anything? Don't you?
I think when I was in
Elementary.
elementary school on grade one, I've learned something like Microsoft Paint and Microsoft Word for the very first time.
Okay. Okay. And the third and the fourth and the third question is, what ability you have got during learning at IDN at IDN? And my question is three. The first is IT lesson, the second is Dunia lesson, and the third is English lesson.
Okay, from IT, I've learned so much about it, like something like making some game from scratch and some coding of robots, something like that. But from Dinia, I'll get to know more about Sunnah, Sunnah from Nabi Salam. So I've learned much thing in here, and and get away from all the not good stuff. So I think it's very good. IT and Dina is balanced. It is good. But in the English session, I really like it, but not really like it. Uh, I think we get more like a grammar, fixing some grammars and learn new words. So I think this is very helpful.
Oh, okay. And in the IT, Dunia, and English, what hard do you learning in there? What trouble when learning IT or English or Dunia?
On IT lesson, if I have a problem, I usually think it's an error or I've miscode or something. So I usually ask to my teacher about what's the problem. In India, sometimes I do not get it, what the teacher is meaning. So I usually research it myself or ask to my Dinia teacher. Uh, and then the third, if I have problem in English, I usually search it on Google because Google is very support in English in English language. So it's quite easy to find some vocabulary and what's the meaning in there.
Oh, okay. In IT class, do you have a learning about game, right?
Yes, you are
And
right.
in there, what game do you make?
There, from elementary school, from seventh grade, we are assigned to a target that is make a game. But I think I make games like catch a fruit, Pac-Man, something like that. And then when we learning Unity, it's quite hard, but we can manage it to make AR game, augmented reality.
Okay, and what application do you make for the game?
I don't think I don't really have the name of the game.
Oh, okay. And okay, and in seventh grade in semester 2, you learning how to make web, right? And
Yes,
how many and what web do you make?
I think I made a web something number from 20 or something like that. Wait, 10 I think. The web is about selling some shoes or shirt or about food or uh, an online taxi or something like that.
Okay, okay. And what application do you make for the web?
Uh, I think I really love the application I've created is what some building things that is renting a building for people to rent on like a room or an apartment something like that.
Okay, okay. And what kind design do you make? In eighth grade, you're learning about design, right? About design or video. And what design do you make?
So I made a design that is something like a poster or sometimes a shirt, something like that. I think designing is quite fun, but you must have a big, a big creativity. But I don't have that big creativity, so I have a problem in designing class. So I would just more like uh, like an coding class because coding because since I'm a kid, I really want to code something. So kind of design I've made, I think it is like a poster that I get, I get promoted from our teacher, from my teacher to become the best editing and best poster. It was semester 3.
Okay, okay. And what video do you make? Video about editing or something like that?
I think training something like that, like a tutorial video.
And maybe you are learning about commercial video and editing video, right? Like a freeze
Oh,
video.
oh yes, yes. So I made a commercial video. It's not really good, but I think it's the first step because I tried really hard that because of my Premiere Pro is always crashing. So I think I've made it like an ad of it. I think it's not Arabica. And the second is the T1, the hot tea that I make that receive a good response from my teacher. So I think it is good.
Okay, and the especially a commercial video is like a sponsor like that, like yes.
Oh yes, yes.
Okay, and what can you tell about a freeze video?
I think from commercial video.
No, no, freeze video.
First video on my first video. Okay, I think that didn't really go well because of the lack of edit that making my eyes burn because it was too bright, something like that.
Oh yeah.
So I remake it. Second one, it's quite good. And the second video, I really did well because I know from my past problem, past video.
Okay, okay. And what application do you make for the video?
application, I make it with Premiere Pro, just a Premiere Pro. So, but in that time we don't really know how to use Premiere Pro, and so it's quite a hard time for me.
Do
But
you?
the other
Oh,
student, uh, but the other student already some of the student already know how that app works. So they gets the job done easily and very satisfyingly.
okay. And do you not learning about After Effects?
After Effect, I think we learned it only once because suddenly our principal suddenly the head of teacher suddenly uh, asked us to change to change the change some what the theory. So they changed it to be Photoshop because the owner of the school want to see our creation, not our creation from Photoshop. So our teacher delayed the After Effect. So we didn't get anything from that, make any video. But I think we make it one. But some
Okay.
of them already make it, but I didn't get to make it.
Okay. And I forgot to ask that what application for design do you make? And do you use?
The application to design. Oh, the application I use for designing is quite simple. I think it is what uh, what's the name?
Canva?
Illustrator.
Oh yeah, Illustrator.
Adobe Illustrator. But sometimes if my app is bugged, I used it. I use the application name. Use the application name. What
Photoshop.
thing? Canva. Yeah.
Oh.
No, the website is not an application, but a website.
It,
Canva.
it's okay, a website or anything.
Oh,
And
that is
do you learning about Photoshop?
Photoshop. Yes, I've learned about Photoshop. Uh, we learn much thing in Photoshop in semester in semester one or two. I don't know.
Two.
Semester one.
Two.
Uh,
Oh yes, my one,
I
one, one.
I we we learn about rendering and some rendering something like
Cartoon.
render what
Cartoon.
oh yeah we make some cartoony render
Effect light.
and what's the name color grading.
Oh yeah, color grading is it? It's a
Yeah,
little
color grading. But sometimes if I was really
boring.
boring, yeah, I really boring. I usually edit some photos with other face, and I replace the face with the other person face. So
Um,
I really enjoy using Photoshop because it is quite easy. Something like that.
okay. And do you learning about Corel Draw too in 7th grade?
Oh, in seventh grade, yes, we learn about Corel Draw, but I think it's quite hard to learn Corel Draw because uh, our teacher from seventh grade didn't really good at designing, so it's quite hard to understand. But even though our teacher is explain it very accurate, I still don't get it because I don't really get to use that kind of application.
Okay.
So I think it's quite hard to make it on Corel Draw.
Okay. And the last question. And you have a for app design, right? And what hard design do you make? What application do you hard and the easy one? The hard one and the easy one.
Okay, so on my application, I think the hard one is like that I will be making it now. The application, my one.
Oh, UI UX.
UI UX. It's quite hard for me. I didn't really get it that much, so it's really hard for me to understand. So I usually ask my friend for assistance, like uh, what I gotta make, what color do I gotta place. But my friend find it hard too, so we are both helping each other.
Okay, and the ED, what? The ED and the ED application do you make for design what? The ED one.
Or
Um, why he out from the meeting?
uh,
Oke, nah, oke.
okay, in the last one, in the easiest one, I think it is what's the name? I think it's poster. I think it's the easy one. So there ask us to make. I think can poster. I make it. It's quite easy and really fun to do. So I think that is the easiest thing to do. And the easiest design I do.
Okay. And you have a in seventh grade, and until now, you have a learning design for many, right? And can you tell how many design do you make? And not what name perfect, but do you think how many design do you make? How do you think?
It's quite a lot. It's uncountable. But I think I make it around 50 or 60.
Okay.
It's quite a lot.
A lot. It's many like CorelDRAW to Illustrator to like vector art or maybe others and the
Yes.
tutorial too and the light of the Photoshop too, right? And the fantasy is to right. It's very many design and okay. It's the last question. Okay. Now we are done the podcast. My name is Muhammad Fairad Ali. Back to you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.